joining me now live in the studio as we do some analysis of some of the stories and then again look at some of the burning macroeconomic issues that are befalling us in the country as we begin the new week. I'm now being joined live by I call him my friend, Charles Pakuga, iBrand senior analyst and stockbroker. Charles, good morning. It's a pleasure having you join me on the program again.
Good morning. It's always nice to be here.
Yeah, the weekend has come. The weekend has gone. It's now time for us to face another week, another time to talk business as usual. Yeah. But it seemed like you're starting the week with your stockbroking regalia. What's playing out at the exchange of the capital markets this week?
Well, I think we're trying to give honor to some group of newly qualified stockbrokers who have gone through very intensive training program. And they were found worthy in character and learning. And so by Wednesday, we're going to be, let me say, calling them to the floor. That is, they're going to be officially robed with this regalia and they can now trade on the trading floor. So it's a very significant event in the life of an average stockbroker, you know, and it's like when you call somebody to the bar. That is the essence of the celebration. You are invited, the press is invited, and everyone, even in fact, iBrand is also invited to be
witness
there. Yes, to cover the event and all that. Yes.
All right. We'll make our time and say I will be there in person and see how activities and procedures of getting the new stockbrokers into the flow of the exchange has been done. I look forward to that. I'll definitely make our time for that. Let's get talking now. You've seen some of the stories we're finding today. And we're starting off now with the maritime sectors. Players in the sectors are coming out and they are saying that the harsh economic environment driven by the foreign exchange volatility is really affecting their operations. Charles, I believe you've seen this story. What do you make of this, and what ripple effect do you think all of these fundamentals will have on the overall outlook of the maritime sector?
You have said it all.
Yes, sir.
You know, we were hailing or praising this new government. They came with a new ministry. I think it's a ministry of blue economy.
Blue economy,
and all that. And we felt the marine sector of this economy has not been properly harnessed before. So with a ministry on their own now, we see a lot of potentials there. The complaint was the person in that ministry had no experience and all that.
I was going to talk about that, but you're taking it out of my mouth. So you're all free. Go ahead.
But for me, it's just he providing leadership. You know, we already have the experts.
Sorry to butt in, because when you say some certain words to me, I like to question them, and I like to question issues like that. When you say all is providing is just leadership, what is leadership without content? What is leadership without expertise? What is leadership without competence? Okay, so you're bringing all of this into the table and you're telling me that it's just there to provide leadership. What if he's been leading the organization in the wrong way based on the information being given to him? Because when you don't have absolute control over a situation, whatever information is being given to you, you just take it.
No, but you see, human beings are the same all over the place. And management is a skill.
All right.
So being a former governor, you know, coming to that kind of sector, for me, is for him to learn as quickly as possible. And of course, he has his trusted lieutenants that are already experts there. So those are the ones that are to guide him. So for him, it's just to provide that leadership and learn as quickly and be humble, you know, to take some of those things those experts have given to him.
I'm so sorry to butt in. These situations are really calling for serious measures. Okay, the situation Nigeria is at the moment is at a precarious time.
I agree with you.
Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder. And at any moment in time, if the right policies and the right moves and right measures are not being put in place, the country will go into a full-fledged explosion.
But you see, when
so
you
we don't need people to be learning on the job.
I agree with you.
People who know the job, get on the job, produce results.
I mean, this is somebody who has been a state governor. You don't go anywhere, any school to learn how to become a state governor. You just have to manage the human and material resources.
Very true.
The same applies to this. Well, I agree with you, yes. But it has head of those agencies under that ministry. It has the PANSEC and all that, you know, and of course some experts in that area, you know. So there's nothing wrong for him to run that ministry as long as he knows what he wants to achieve. There should be some personal KPI for him to achieve and all that. Because the maritime sector, whether we like it or not, for me, it's like the next gold.
Exactly.
Because everything we're talking about is ocean, 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 you know. And looking at what the maritime experts are complaining now, the freight forwarders and all that, because of the FX issues, is affecting their importation and all that. And even when they import, you can see the high charges that they pay. And of course, that is translating to the high cost of goods and services we are seeing in the country today. So, but for me, I think I saw a policy mismatch there now. The government talking about the blue economy, and yet it is still the CBN that's increasing the FX rates in that sector. You know, so for me, you cannot on one hand you say you want to improve the economy using this tapping from the blue economy, and yet making that sector to really work for port operators. You are coming with this kind of policy that is not too friendly. I know, yes, the economy, the country, we are going through a lot, but we just need to ensure, because if you look at, I'm familiar with that Apapa port, it is called Lagos Port Complex, the Tinker, Roro Port and all that. If you even look at the facilities in some of these ports, it's nothing to write home about. Because the ports area is supposed to be a security zone.
Yes.
You see all sorts of people entering the port, and the port police, Nigerian Ports Authority, they seem not to know what is going on and all that. So again, yes, the Nigerian Ports Authority, they have tried, you know, because I have interacted with them, done some programs with them. We still need continuous training and retraining of their personnel to understand the implication of what they do to the economy. Because some of them don't seem to understand that whatever thing they do affect the general economy. So, of course, you can see what the MP managing director is saying. Fine gentleman, Mr. Koko, Mohamed Koko, is saying they want to spend a whopping $1 billion to rehabilitate some of the ports infrastructure. The port security is key. The people who work there, access to the ports, and of course, in terms of the piloting, harbor, and all that, all those processes should be automated, because this issue of human interference is also a problem. But I'm so happy that if you go to the port now, some of their processes with custom, the shippers, freight forwarders, and other agencies, some of their processes have been automated, but more still needs to be done.
All right. I understand that the maritime economy has a huge potential that we've not even started tapping from. And it has a huge potential in terms of job creation and in terms of revenue generation for the government. I just hope that these guys understand the time and season we are in, and then they get to work and do the needful. Let's just focus now on the next story.